We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for the afternoon, Mr. Abdullatif Wahba, the journalist. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Abdullatif.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this afternoon. Let me start by asking you to give us a bit of a brief rundown on today's meeting between President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and his Serbian counterpart, President Alexander Vučić, who was received at the Tahadiyya Palace on Saturday.
As you know, since President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi came to power, he intended to diversify all the Egyptian foreign relations and the cooperations, and not to depend upon the traditional alliance or traditional countries that we have cooperations with them. The Serbian president's visit to Egypt comes after 116 years of relations between Egypt and Serbia, and at the same time, as you know, during their delegations, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi stressed that we have to increase the cooperations with Serbia,
yes.
Not only in one sector or two sectors, but in all economic sectors, even the culture sectors at the same time.
Indeed.
Because if you notice, according to the statistics that released from the CAPMAS, for example, you will find the Egyptian export to Serbia is about $30 million, and the Serbian exporters to Egypt about $90 million. So we need to increase our cooperations on all sectors. And let me say that I think during the council, the Serbian-Egyptian Council of Businessmen, I think they will discuss how to increase the cooperations and investment in both countries, and also exchange of trade. This is the main issues just now.
Yes.
Especially, as you know, that Egypt was in negotiations with Serbia since over a year to import some Serbian grain, especially wheat, and this is an exchange of exporting what the Serbian local markets need as fertilizers, cement, and other agri products. Away from the exchange of trade and of the economic sectors, the two presidents at the same time discussed the current situations in Gaza, in Mediterranean, and so on, and they agreed, or they have one stance situation concerning against the Israeli war in Gaza.
Indeed. Now, Mr. Abdullatif, we've also seen several memorandums of understanding and agreements that were signed today in different areas, including tourism, the economy, as well as sister cities, etc. How do you see this with regards to, aiming, as the President said, or witnessing a quantum leap in increasing the volume of political coordination as well as economic and cultural collaboration in the near future?
As you know, that if you wanted to increase the cooperations between two countries, you have to put a frame for some deals, for some agreement,
yes.
and memorandum of understanding. And this is what happened today after the two presidents' negotiations. They witnessed the signing of memorandums for cooperations in economic and sectors, in exchange, increasing of trade, and at the same time in cultural activities and so on. Both countries have a history, and at the same time, the most important one they signed today is that one in tourism. And you know that Egypt attracted more Eastern Europe countries, tourists in the Hurghada and the Sharm el-Sheikh and rich sea resorts and so on. And this is, of course, the aim of the Egyptian Minister of Tourism and the Egyptian government to attract more arrivals to the Egyptian destinations and the resorts, and at the same time it is aiming to increase the revenues, tourism revenues here in Egypt.
Absolutely.
As you know, during the first half of this year, Egypt received about 7 million tourists, most of them from Eastern Europe,
yes,
and also from many other countries. So I think they are concentrating on how to attract more
and more tourists
to Egypt.
Absolutely. I'd like to thank you very, very much, Mr. Abdullatif Wahba, our journalist and our guest for the afternoon. Thank you very much, sir, for your time and your insights.